All right, what's up now? It's time to go back in the classroom. Obviously, Steelers had that Thursday night game, so we were a little rushed last week, but I'm going to take you back a little bit, man. Steelers versus Rams. Talk about two plays in this game that I was really impressed with, and things that I think Steelers Nation should be impressed with going forward, man, especially with some of these young defenders on defense. So the first play I'm going to talk about is the Joe Haden interception that happened in the third quarter versus the Rams. First, I'll play it at full speed for you. See, refresh your mind on what happened. Just basic little nickel fire zone blitz. Joe does a good job. Rolls off his coverage. High points the ball, interception. All right, so let's break it down. Fire zone coverage first off. All it is when you're talking fire zone is very similar to a cover 3 in terms of the corners and safeties having vertical carry. But at the same time, they have to be cognizant that, the ball's going to come out faster typically. So they have to be more aware and more ready to jump on certain routes. When we look at this from a pre-snap standpoint, we see they come out as a 2-by-2 formation. So 1-2, 1-2. So that's what we say 2-by-2. Okay. Backs at home. So right now, the way this works is Mike Hilton right here. He's your nickel corner. So he's going to be blitzing right off the edge. You got Bud who's going to go into this B gap area. And from the coverage standpoint, the way the fire zone works is this. So Joe is fire zone 1/3. So this is his part. Minkah is going to be deep middle, fire zone 1/3. And then Steven Nelson is this 1/3 of the field over here. Now, the fire zone aspect from the underneath coverage is Mark Barron. He's your seam flat defender, meaning he is vertical and out on your number 2 receiver. Devin Bush is going to be off of your 3 receiver. So right now that's Ty Gurley in the backfield. And then I believe this is Terrell Edmonds right here. He's going to be seam flat off of the backside number 2 receiver. Okay, so seam flat, remember, vertical and out. So this is pre-snap what it's aligned as, but with these fire zone coverages in Pittsburgh, the way they operate is off of the final number 2. So it could start out as this guy, but if he drags under, Gurley goes out. Well, now Mark is going to be off of Gurley because Gurley is the new number 2, and Devin will be off of this guy right here because he's the new number 3. So as the play starts, you see Devin start to shift over. I love this because he understands a couple of things right here. Number 1, the film study aspect of it. He understands that this is my 3. If he goes over there right now and that guy's there, I got to be ready to roll with him. But he knows that they like to use this jet motion with Robert Woods. And when it happens, it's going to happen right now. And you're not going to have time once the ball is snapped to get over there and get to your coverage, which would be the new number 3 right here. So he starts cheating over right before Woods even starts the motion because he understands that, hey, this is what they like to do. So watch him on tape. Start shifting over. And then from there, he rolls with the coverage. Run that back for you one time, get a little smoother for you. So you see Devin shuffling over right here in the middle. Wiz come with the motion. So you already knows right now, once the ball snaps and this guy's going fast like that, Mark is going to fight to get outside of that number 2 receiver, which is him right here, 89, because he's going to be on Woods. And now Devin knows he has to roll with this. So that's great pre-snap recognition, great communication in terms of understanding his responsibility. And he's running with him, and he does a good job in that regard. But the one thing I wasn't a fan of, and this is just him being young, at the top of the route, this tight end is just going to give him a head fake outside, but no body movement. So he doesn't even need to move with this. So watch this right here. Head moves outside. He shuffles his feet, chops it down, and that's how he gets the guy being over top of him in the route. But what you have to talk to the younger guys about is this. Don't fall for just a head fake going outside. If his shoulders, his waist doesn't physically turn to go out there, he's not going out there. You don't have to buy that. But a lot of times the younger defenders who haven't had a lot of experience and a lot of reps in that regard, they fall for that. And that ultimately led to him chopping his feet. And now he's over top of him. And he has a step on him. It should be a nice, big game for them. But my man Joe does a great job saving them and making that play. And this is what you're going to look at from Joe. So when we're focused on Joe, Joe knows that, hey, I'm your top third defender over here, right? So me and Minkah got to communicate. So right now, typically Joe should be squeezing down with this post route coming from, I don't even know this receiver, but should be squeezing down with that. But he knows, okay, I got Minkah inside. Minkah doesn't have any action. So now they know that, hey, I can pass that to you. Oh, Devins need a little help. I can roll off of that and give you some help right there. That's the thing that I loved on this back end between Minkah and Joe, because they both know that, hey, from a pre-snap standpoint, they know where the danger is. Minkah understands I don't have any work right now. I can help out right here. He doesn't get out of there too fast. Now he's coming on that right now, so now Goff can't go there anymore. So Joe knows there's only one place he can go with this ball, and that's his backside wheel route on Devin. And I will say this, man, with Devin being that close in the coverage, it makes Goff have to put more air into that ball, which ultimately led Joe being able to go up there and make that play. But I just loved how all those guys were in unit, in concert, man, in terms of their communication, in terms of understanding the route concepts, and in terms of understanding where the danger was in this particular play. And then, like I said, Joe high pointing the ball, not giving the receiver a chance to run under it, and who knows what happens in terms of him making a catch or being a penalty. He goes in there and makes that play. And this is a big time in this game too, man, in terms of getting that Steelers offense the ball back and helping them get some points on the board. So we'll play it again for you in full speed. So you can see, like I said, you got the nickel blitz coming off the edge, Bud going underneath, seam flat, three receivers seam flat. And everybody knows in Pittsburgh, man, fire zone coverage is a staple. Started back with Dick LeBeau. I mean, this is what, when you talk Pittsburgh Steelers defense, you see fire zone blitzes, man. And here it is from the back angle. Devin right in the middle, understanding, okay, I got to get over right now because I know when this motion comes, I got to go. And Joe, high pointed, beautiful play. But those type of things that we're seeing from this defense, man, if they can keep that communication going, if Devin can keep understanding where he needs to go from a pre-snap standpoint, and Minkah obviously doing what he does on the back end, helping those guys, knowing that, hey, I'm here, you're there, we're going to see a ton of more plays like this from this defense. So just look at Devin right there, man. That's showing that he's evolving mentally. We already know what he has from a physical gift standpoint, but mentally he's evolving. Like I said, beautiful play right here by Joe. High point the ball, go help your brother out. Turnover for the good guys. Now the next play we're going to talk about is the Joe Haden tip pass, Minkah Fitzpatrick interception to seal the game in the fourth quarter. Now, Rams come out once again in a 2-by-2 formation. See, 1-2, 1-2. Back is offset to the front side right here. So that's the strength of the formation from a passing standpoint. And anytime we're talking passing strength, we're saying, hey, two receivers is more strength than a receiver and a tight end. Okay, so when you hear me talk pass strength, that's what we're referring to. Now, the Steelers are going to be in a dime coverage. So nickel coverage is going to be two linebackers, nickel corner out here. You take out one of your D linemen, so you see four down guys. In dime coverage, you got one linebacker, essentially two corners. So they're using Cam Sutton as their dime linebacker right here. Mark Barron, obviously right here. Mike Hilton right here. Now, in this coverage, this is a cover 6. So when you're thinking cover 6, it's 4 and 2. So you're playing cover 4 to the front side of the formation, which is over here, and then cover 2 to the back side of the formation, which is over here. And what that means is for these safeties, so for this corner right here, he has this deep 1/4 over here. Terrell Edmonds is going to have deep 1/4 right here. And then Minkah is a half field player. He has here from the middle of the field to this sideline over here. Now, the difference is this. One, like I said, 4 to the front side means he's going to be outside of number 2. He's going to be inside of he's going to be off of number 3. So these two right here got essentially these two. You want to be outside of it, you want to be inside. Then on the back side, he's going to be off of number 2 on the weak side. So he's vertical hook off of this guy right here, meaning he has him up and out. And then Joe is a squat corner. He has no vertical carry. So that means he's going to play almost in a trail position, but super aggressive because he knows Minkah has him over top on anything vertical. So let's play the play at full speed so you can just get an idea of how it looks. See Joe, trail technique, very aggressive though. He knows he has Minkah over top. Obviously, he tips the pass. Minkah makes the play. Front side. See, he's outside of 2. Mark went aggressive and went ahead and got Gurley right now, which is smart because when you got a back like him, you don't want to let him get his speed up. So you want to be aggressive and jumping right now. That's what Mark does. So you see right here to the front side, Mike Hilton get some hands on 1, but ultimately stand outside of 2. These guys are staying high right here. 1-4, 1-4. And like I said, Minkah has all of this over here. Now, the reason why I love this coverage in that situation is we know how aggressive Joe can get. We know how fast his feet are. So right here, he's able to play a trail technique. And now he's able to just jump on any of this underneath stuff. So watch how aggressive he is biting down on all of that. Because he knows, hey, I got this guy right here. That's my hope. Cam Sutton does a good job of winning right now. So that exits him out the route. You don't have to worry about that. So you know it's only one place that Goff can go. And now if he comes here, Mike Hilton's ready to break down on that. Bud does a really good job also creating that pressure on the backside, forcing Goff to step up. And then from there, Joe just does what Joe does, man. Makes a play on the ball. I would love to see him catch the interception, get his name in the paper, but it's all good. Shout out to Minkah, though. There to save you. And once again, man, Minkah just Johnny on the spot, man. Good job catching that ball. Winning the game for the good guys. So here it is again, full speed for you. Beauty of cover 6. Being able to be aggressive at that backside corner, knowing that you got your safety over top. And then when you're doing a lot of that dime personnel, you're protecting yourself versus some of these talented receivers and tight ends.